As Director General of Police Criminal Investigations Department, COP Bright Odro, says he is considering legal action against Asin Central Member of Parliament Kennedy Ejapong after the legislator accused him of protecting land guards. COP Odro, who has been asked to proceed on leave, believes the MP's claim is partly responsible for his dismissal. Kennedy Ejapong has on several platforms accused COP Odro of protecting land guards from investigation and eventual prosecution. He, however, denies these allegations, saying he does not know any of these land guards he's been accused of shielding.
At the headquarters, and on one occasion we had to sit on a case that he was also involved in at headquarters. But that man, I think, it's not only during my tenure as Director General CID. I think he has had cases even long before I came to the CID or about land. Land matters are not easy to determine because the determination lies with the court. Unless, of course, somebody beats up somebody or somebody attacks, somebody fraudulently sells land, somebody causes damage. But even when you cause damage, first of all, we need to determine whether you are the owner. Or if you are not the owner, then you can be sent to court for causing damage.
COP, if your personality was attacked in the past, you never responded, the police service never responded, and it's gotten to this. Are you going to take any action from today to clear your name, or are you going to leave it just like that?
I'm going to look at the tapes. I mean, the tapes that have already been in circulation. Of course, he has said so many things. And I have not even had the opportunity to examine some of the tapes.
Is it not too late going back to listen to all these tapes?
It is not too late, my brother, because if I determine that I have not been fairly treated or I have been a subject of ridicule, insult, lambasting, and so on, I can take any action. But as I said, I'm going to look at them, and then from there I will decide what to do next.
How do you feel?
Now I am no more, even though I am on leave, I am not in active service anymore. And so I can decide to look at them and then seek advice and then move on from there.
Now, although he admits he was not given any reason for the directive to proceed on leave, the embattled former CID boss says these statements are the obvious reason for the action.
There were no reasons assigned to the directive that I should leave office. IG called me last Friday around 4:45 p.m. and then told me that the decision of cabinet was that I should hand over and proceed on my terminal leave. Indeed, I should have started my terminal leave on the 30th of August, but I was listening to work because my retirement date is 3rd January. And it wasn't unusual that I used my leave because most officers also use their leave to work until the day that they retired. And also, there was nobody appointed to the position. And so I thought I could be allowed to stay on till 3rd January and then retire. But I was ordered to hand over.
The IGP didn't explain why you've been asked to proceed on leave?
He did not. He did not give any reasons.
Didn't you ask?
He said that it was cabinet decision that I leave office.
But from what you said, what do you think are the issues from the little that you've picked up? Why would cabinet direct that you proceed on leave if you've done nothing wrong?
I should think this is linked with Kennedy Ejapong's relentless verbal assault on me, which started 3 months into my appointment.
For doing what?
That I have associated myself with cards and I have criminals around me. If you had listened to Kennedy, I mean, there are so many things that one would have wanted to ask him. How would somebody who had stayed in the service for 29 years encourage Langas to visit BHM or to beat people? I don't know how somebody of my caliber would even be tagged with such a thing. But that was what happened. And he continuously insulted, lambasted, killed, did all sorts of them. And for me, I thought that being there, he did not like it. Maybe he wanted somebody also to be there.
But we never heard you complain nor defend yourself.
Because I was in the service as Director General CID, and it should have been the police that should have responded to the tantrums. But there was no action from our side, even though on some occasions I spoke to the IG and said the man should be invited, and then we should also respond. But we thought that he would stop, and we didn't, on our part, respond to the accusations that he leveled against me.
Now, Odro says he's saddened by Cabinet's move as it puts a dent in his otherwise sterling career.
I feel so sad, and it pains me. Sad in the sense that 29 years, getting to 30 years, my career is cut short by proceed on leave. Proceed on leave connotes wrongdoing on my part. That is the sad aspect of it. Otherwise, I am okay. If I had been allowed to stay on to January, or if I had been called to respond to the accusations, probably that I would have been a little bit better. But nobody called me. Proceed on leave. A Director General CID, Commissioner of Police, and then he's called, and they tell him proceed on leave. It doesn't appear to be fair. I don't seem to understand, and I think I have not been treated fairly, considering what I did in the police service, considering my reputation. 29 years, remarkable, I would say remarkable career, to end on a note like this. I think it's not good enough.
How is your family taking this?
Everybody is sad. Everybody is shocked. And some of them were weeping, especially my children out there. They called me and they were weeping. Not even my children. Some police officers were weeping openly because they know what I have done.
Now, the one to succeed you, how would you describe her? Is she competent enough to take your place?
Hardworking. She was supportive, and I will not finger her for any part in this. But of course, I have been a detective, and I've also listened to many people, and I know who are behind this. But
who are the people behind this?
I will not mention it. Kennedy Japan definitely is one of them, because that's for him. He was on radio and TV all the time. Even last Thursday, he insulted my person and said so many things about me. And so he definitely is one. I need not to mention others, but of course everybody knows that he's one of them. There are others, but I wish everybody well. Anybody who is behind this, I wish him well. I pray for them.